Do you know how crazy China's famous mobile phone brand Xiaomi is now for building cars? According to Xiaomi employees, as long as Xiaomi CEO Lei Jun works in the Xiaomi Technology Park, almost two-thirds of his time is spent on Xiaomi cars. In fact, Elon Musk has slept in factories. The competition in the automotive industry is far more fierce than in the internet industry. It seems that Lei Jun, who regards building a car as his last venture, is already in a state of serious. On July 15, it was reported that Xiaomi's car manufacturing is about to usher in a major node. At a public event in August, Lei Jun will bring Xiaomi's engineering prototype to debut, and then start a series of tests. But then, the person in charge of Xiaomi's public relations responded, "It is absolutely impossible." It is true that Xiaomi has only been in the automotive industry for 15 months since the official announcement of car manufacturing in March 2021. If we follow the traditional R&D process in the automotive industry, 15 months is at most the time it takes to complete the development of a complete vehicle, with the next stage being mock-ups and engineering vehicle testing. At this point, a vehicle is only halfway through the development process. What's more, the current team structure of Xiaomi Auto is not perfect. As far as I know, Xiaomi Auto is currently recruiting public relations director. Even if the public relations director arrives quickly, it may be a big challenge for him to cooperate with such an important new car debut within a month. It seems that Xiaomi does not need to rush to submit its first answer sheet for building a car. However, the longer the delay, the higher consumers' expectations for Xiaomi cars. Whether it can meet or even exceed everyone's expectations has become an even more difficult problem. If Xiaomi Auto can't get up to speed, Huawei Auto is going to steal customers. So, where is Xiaomi's car manufacturing process now? How is its research and development going? Hi. Welcome to Auto Age. Now you are on the journey to look back at every change in the car, and explore the mystery behind the car. Before we started today's video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. In fact, Xiaomi has not been halfway through building a car. Usually, a brand new model has to go through the architecture stage, product strategy, concept, development stage, production maturity stage, and finally SOP and start mass production. After completing the above process, different car companies take different time. It takes 6 to 7 years for German brands, 5 years for general joint venture brands, 3 years for self-owned brands, and 2 years for non-traditional car companies that do not follow the process. So, in my opinion, it's pretty soon for Xiaomi to be able to get a car out in 2024. From March 30, 2021, Xiaomi announced that it has officially entered the field of car manufacturing, but it has only been more than 470 days. However, the company was officially established even later. It was not until September 1, 2021 that Xiaomi Automobile Company Limited was officially established with a registered capital of 10 billion. Strictly speaking, it only took more than 300 days for Xiaomi to officially enter the business. This rumor mainly revealed one piece of information. At a public event in August, Lei Jun will appear with Xiaomi's engineering prototype. Assuming that Xiaomi has actually built the first engineering prototype now, then this marks the end of the vehicle development phase. At this time, you can enter the testing and verification stage. During these tests, many problems will appear, and engineers need to solve them one by one. But at this point, it may be more than half the distance from mass production. But the problem is that the next step involving production is still the shortcoming of Xiaomi. Different from Huawei's alliance with Celis and Baidu's alliance with Geely, Xiaomi Auto currently does not choose to cooperate with or OEM with mature car companies, but chooses to build its own factory. Therefore, even if Xiaomi's engineering prototype car debuted early, the subsequent work could not be quickly connected. The first phase of the Xiaomi car factory started in April this year. According to the plan, the Xiaomi car project will be built in 2 phases to build a complete vehicle factory with an annual output of 300,000 vehicles. However, according to the on-site photos taken in early July, there are only a few bulldozers in operation at the location of the Xiaomi car factory, which is still in the early stage of infrastructure construction. In addition to building a factory, the more important task of building a car is the talent pool. Although there is no car, the factory has not been built, and people are still recruiting, Xiaomi's self-driving test car has hit the road. But unlike Apple's low-key test, Xiaomi affixed the words Xiaomi Autopilot Test to the test car and wore a set of LiDAR sensing hardware. This exaggerated dress can attract passers-by to stop and take pictures wherever you go. Judging from the photos taken by passers-by, Xiaomi's self-driving test car currently uses 2 models. One is the BYD Han, and the other may be the BMW 5 Series. However, the appearance of the 2 cars has been adjusted, and the specific model information cannot be accurately identified. However, one thing is clear: the mechanical LiDAR hardware on the roof of Xiaomi's self-driving test car comes from Huawei Technology, a Chinese LiDAR company. Of course, even if LiDAR is used, it does not mean that the product strength of Xiaomi Auto is stable. On the contrary, Xiaomi chose to make a name for itself in autonomous driving technology first, which means that Xiaomi has set a very difficult challenge for itself. One of the hottest things in the self-driving industry recently was the official announcement of the departure of Tesla's AI genius Andrej Karpathy, who was Tesla's senior AI director, head of Tesla Autopilot, and head of Tesla's supercomputing dojo. Andrej claimed that he wanted to devote himself to artificial intelligence, open source, and education after leaving the company. It may be that Tesla's task is difficult, or Tesla can no longer hold his new ideals in the AI hall. And there was a classic sentence said by him: "This principle is easy to explain, but it is difficult to make." Well, it is more appropriate to use this sentence to describe the research and development of autonomous driving technology for passenger cars. As we all know, autonomous driving is not an overnight development, but a slow process that contains constant challenges. Even with nearly 1 million vehicles sold per year, over 5 billion miles, and an average of more than 4 million miles per accident, Tesla still has to solve an endless number of corner cases when it comes to internal testing of FSD, fully self-driving, in production vehicles, and solving those corner cases can't be done that quickly. In essence, if you really want to deliver stable and reliable functions on a mass-produced car, you can only let people drive the car first, and then let the car learn how people drive. Therefore, in the final analysis, the research and development of autonomous driving is no longer a problem in the automotive industry, but a problem in the direction of artificial intelligence. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below, and share your insightful ideas with other people. Do you want to learn about more auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated.